So division algorithms are divided into two: restoring division and non-restoring division. Today we'll be seeing restoring, and in the next lecture we'll do non-restoring. So whenever I divide the two numbers, the number 9 is considered to be as dividend and number 3 is considered to be as divisor. And we say we are dividing 9 by 3. Okay, so 9 is dividend and 3 is divisor. Similarly, when we perform division in binary numbers or with binary numbers, we have two numbers again. The first number is called as dividend and the second number is called as divisor. Now, if you remember in binary multiplication, we had two numbers and we were representing those two numbers with m and q as multiplicand and multiplier. So our first number was multiplicand and second number was multiplier. Similarly, in division also we have m and q, but we will no more call them as multiplicand and multiplier. We will be calling them as dividend and divisor. Okay. So dividend is denoted by q and divisor is denoted by m. So if a question is there, 1000 divided by 11 in binary, the first number is called as dividend, which is denoted as q, and the second number is called as divisor, which is denoted by m. Okay. Again, we have to perform the cycle depending upon the n, that is number of bits. But here we consider the number of bits depending upon the number of bits of q. So if in q I have 4 bits, my n will be how many bits? 4 bits. That is, the register size will be of 4 bits. If I have q is equal to 5 bits, my n will become 5 bits. Okay. So my n is nothing but the total number of bits in q. So if total number of bits are 4, my cycles will be 4 and my size of the register will be 4. If total number of bits in Q are 5, my n will be 5 bits and the size of the register will be 5 bits and the cycles that I will be performing will also be 5 bits. Okay. So we have identified two things in this algorithm. The first binary number is nothing but Q. The second binary number is nothing but M, that is dividend is Q and divisor is m. We will also require minus m, which will be nothing but 2's complement of m. Why we will require minus m? Because in the algorithm we have an operation AC is equal to AC minus m. So to do this, we nothing but do AC is equal to plus of minus m. So we find out minus m, which is nothing but 2's complement of m. We require AC accumulator to store the result. So this accumulator will be of how many bits? We will see that. Now we also know that n is equal to q, which is nothing but the number of bits in our dividend. So if the number of bits are 4, my n will be 4. If number of bits in the q are 5, my n will be 5. I generally make use of n plus 1 over here. Now what is this n plus 1? This 1 is generally required to keep the count of borrow or to keep the count of carry whenever I perform the operation. So if my n is equal to 4, I have to take n plus 1, that is nothing but 5 bits. And why that 1 bit extra I have to take is to handle the borrow or to handle the carry. Now how many bits your accumulator should have? Your accumulator should have the bits n plus 1. Okay, your accumulator should have bits n plus 1. And why we take this one? This one is being taken to handle the borrow and the carry thing. So if n is equal to q, your AC will be n plus 1. So if your n is 4, your AC will be 5. If your n is 5, your AC will be 6. Is it clear up to here?
Ma'am, the screen is shaking.
Is it stable now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So your Q is equal to dividend, M is equal to divisor, minus M is 2's complement of M. Your AC is n plus 1. From where do we find out this n? Your n is nothing but the values or number of bits in your Q. If they are 4, your AC will become 5. If your n is 5, your AC will become 6. Why I am taking this plus 1? In order to handle the borrow and the carry. Though we are going to discard this both things whenever we come across the operation and whenever a carry or a borrow is generated, we are going to discard that. But still we'll be taking the contents of accumulator to store that value. Okay, is this clear up till here? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now
Ma'am,
if you
can you
remember,
explain me one more time? Because
Okay.
my net was not available.
okay. So while performing division, we have two operations or we use two algorithm. One is restoring division and other is non-restoring division. So we are going to study restoring division today. Now whenever we perform a division operation, we require two numbers. Okay. The first number, the number one or the first number is dividend and the other number is divisor. So if you remember in binary multiplication, we had used two registers, that is M and Q, to store the multiplier and to store the multiplicand. So similar M and Q registers we will be using in restoring division also. But we will store our Q, or we'll store the value of dividend in Q and we store the value of divisor in M. Okay. Now your N or the register size depends upon the value of Q, or the number of, not the value but the bits in Q. Okay, the bits in Q. So if your dividend is of 4 bits, your N will be of 4 bits. If your dividend is of 5 bits, your N will be equal to 5 bits. Now we also require accumulator. Why this accumulator is required? So that we store the result inside the accumulator. So whenever we store the result in accumulator, the initial value of accumulator is always 0. But how many zeros it should be there depending upon the size of the register N plus 1 to it. So N plus 1 will be nothing but the initial value of accumulator. So your N is how much? Say suppose 4. So 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. So how many zeros you will use in your accumulator is 5 0. Why I am using this plus 1 is to handle the borrow and the carry which will be generated whenever we do AC plus M or AC minus M. Okay. Though we will be discarding that, but still we keep this size of the register to store that bit. Okay. Now if your N is 5, we will have plus 1 is equal to 6 as the contents all the bits inside the register. So how much ever N plus 1 is there, that those many zeros will be used inside the accumulator. Okay. Is this now clear? Now if you remember in binary multiplication, we had done something called as right shift, where we were shifting all the bits of AC and Q towards the right. Now in division, we make use of left shift. Okay, so what we will do is we will shift the contents of AC and Q not to the right but to the left. So if suppose my AC has 1 0 0 1 0 and if my Q has 1 0 0 0. Now what we do when it is right shift, we discard this 0, we shift this 0 here, this 0 here, this 1 here. I have 3 bits but total number of requirements is of 4 bits. So I take this 0 from here. So now this 1 is shifted here, this 0 will be shifted here, this 0 will be shifted here, this 1 will be shifted here. Now it depends whether it was Booth's algorithm or unsigned algorithm. If it was Booth's algorithm, we used to copy this one as it is, or if it was unsigned, we used to copy the carry as it is. This is what, or this was how we used to perform right shift. Now if I want to perform a left shift, what am I going to do is, I will not shift the bit towards right, but I will shift my bits towards left. Okay. So if I have contents like this in my AC and Q, and if I want to perform a left shift, where I will be shifting all my digits, I will be shifting my digits towards the left. So what will happen? This 1 will get discarded. It comes out and it gets discarded. This 0 will be shifted here, 1 will be shifted here, 0 will be shifted here, 0 will be shifted here. How many bits I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many are required? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I will do is I will take 1 bit from here. Is this understood? So this bit has shifted here, this 0 will come here, this 0 will come here, this 0 will come here. Now what has to be done with this bit, we will be seeing when we come across the algorithm. Okay. So this is how we are supposed to do the left shift. That is, every bit has to be shifted towards the left and the first bit has to be discarded. Let it be 1 or let it be 0. The first bit is always discarded. The last bit that we will be filling over here is depending upon the algorithm. Okay. Now, why this algorithm is called as restoring algorithm? Name of the algorithm is restoring. Why do we call it as restoring? Because we perform operations that is shift left. After that, we perform an operation called as AC is equal to AC minus M. Then we decide that last bit of Q, which we just saw as a box, what has to be filled there. After that, we do AC is equal to AC plus M. Now, whatever result you get at this point in AC and Q, say suppose I have got 1 0 1 0 0 0 0 1. Suppose after I perform AC is equal to AC minus M, and if I have got this contents in AC and this contents in Q, again when I complete this operation, if I get the same result 1 0 1 0 0 0 0 1, so when I get the same thing, I call it as restored. The value of the contents of AC and the contents of Q are restored as it is. Therefore, it is called as restoring division. Okay, I repeat again. Why the name of this algorithm is restoring? Because after I complete my operation AC is equal to AC minus M, whatever contents I get in AC and whatever contents I get in Q, both the contents are restored after I complete my cycle. Okay. Either you tell after I complete AC is equal to AC plus M, or you call it as after I complete my cycle. So whenever after completing the cycle, when the values are same, I call it as the values of AC and Q are restored as it is. Therefore, the name is called as restoring algorithm. Is this understood up till here? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So take down the question. No, write the algorithm first. Start drawing the algorithm with me. Drop till here, then I'll erase the board. This is flowchart for binary division called as restoring division. For those who cannot see, start. AC is equal to 0, M is divisor, Q is dividend, count is N, shift left contents of AC and Q, then perform AC is equal to AC minus M, then check whether A is less than equal to 0 or not. If it is less than equal to 0, put the value of Q0 as 0 and then perform AC is equal to AC plus 1. If the value of AC is not equal to 0, not less than equal to 0, put the value of Q0 as 1. After you do this, decrease the count. Count is equal to count minus 1. So even if you have done yes,
Ma'am.
complete the yes part. Yes.
Ma'am, what's that written in the no side?
No side I have written Q0 is equal to 1.
Okay, ma'am.
So after you have complete yes, decrease the count is equal to count minus 1. Even if you do no, then perform count is equal to count minus 1. After this, I have connected here. Is the count greater than 0? If no, end, and if it is yes, shift left. After you perform yes, count is equal to count minus 1. Even if you do no, count is equal to count minus 1. If your count has become greater or if it has become equal to 0, if it has not become, keep on doing this operation, and if it has become greater than 0, end the cycle. So this part is same to your binary multiplication. You have to perform the cycles depending upon the n. Is it drawn? Completed?
No, ma'am. One
Should I
second.
Okay. Is it done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what does the algorithm say? You have to put the values of accumulator as 0. Now I have told you how many 0 depending which is equal to n plus 1. Your m is nothing but the divisor, q is nothing but dividend. Okay. Count is equal to n. How many cycles you have to do depending upon n plus 1 cycles. Okay. Then shift left contents of AC and Q. So we know how to shift the contents to the left. Now if you remember, we had not decided the value of Q. We had 4 values, that is Q0, Q1, Q2 and Q3. We did not know what to put at this value Q0. Now what we have to do, this value of Q0 is this part of your algorithm. Okay. After you do the left shift, keep this bit blank as it is. Perform AC is equal to AC minus M. After you perform AC is equal to AC minus M, you will get something like this. Say suppose 10101, 1000 and this field blank as it is. Okay, where this is the content of AC and these are the contents of Q. Now after you perform this, you get AC as this, you get Q as this. Now A is less than equal to 0. What is this A? Is nothing but the value of your accumulator. This A is nothing but the contents of accumulator. Now this value of accumulator will be either 1 or 0. That means you have to check the first bit. Okay, the first bit of your accumulator. It will be either 1 or it will be either 0. If it is 1, that means the number is negative. If it is 0, that means the number is positive. I repeat again. When you come to this point of your algorithm, you have to check the contents of A whether it is less than equal to 0 or not. What is that A? A is nothing but the first digit of your accumulator that you have got after you perform AC is equal to AC minus M. Now this bit of your AC, that is first bit, will either be 1 or it will be 0. If it is 1, that means the entire number is negative, and if it is 0, that means the entire number is positive. So if it is number is negative, that is if A is negative, that means say suppose if it is -1, is -1 less than equal to 0? Yes. So what you have to do, you have to come here in the yes part and you have to assign the value of Q0 as 0. That means if it is 1 over here, you have to append 0 over here. Okay. After you do that, what you have to perform is AC is equal to AC plus M. So you have to take this AC, take the value of M, do the addition of both, and again you will get some new result. Okay. If at all, now if you have 0 over here, so is 0 less than equal to 0? Not less, sorry, this would be less than equal to 0. Sorry, only less than 0. So if the number is not negative, what you have to do is you have to go to the no part. When you go to the no part, what you have to assign the value of Q0 as 1. So this will be assigned as 1. So simply remember one thing, if you get confused in this part, what you have to do is, if your AC is 10101 and if your Q is 000 and the box here, if it is 1, you have to invert it and put 0. If it is 0, you have to invert it and put 1. Okay, that is what is the logic. Okay. Now, but whenever you change from 1 to 0, you have to perform AC is equal to AC plus 1. But whenever you change from 0 to 1, you do not have to do AC is equal to AC plus M. I repeat again. After you perform AC is equal to AC minus M, you have to decide the value of A and fill the value of Q0. So if the value of A is 1, that is negative, put value of Q0 as 0 and then perform AC is equal to AC plus M. But if your value of A is 0, which is positive, just change the value of Q0 to 1 and do not perform AC is equal to AC plus M. Okay. After that, decrease the count, that is reduce the cycle. Check if the cycle has become 0. If it has become 0, you will stop. If it has not become 0, again you will shift the values of AC and Q. And you will keep this performing till your total number of cycles have been completed. Now, whatever answer you get in your AC in the final product and whatever contents you get in the Q, the contents of AC are called as remainder and the contents of Q are called as quotient. Okay, so after you complete the cycle, final result of the last cycle in the AC will be remainder and final result of Q will be quotient. Is this understood? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
If AC is 1, put 0 to Q0 and perform AC is equal to AC plus M. But if your AC is 0, straight away put the content of Q0 as 1, but do not perform AC is equal to AC plus M. Okay. Take one question and we'll see how we are supposed to solve with the help of algorithm. Perform division of following positive numbers. Perform division of following positive numbers using restoring division. Where the number is 1000 divided by 11. That is 1000 divided by 11. Size of the register is 4 bits. Size of the register is 4 bits and it is equal to Q, which is again 4 bits. Perform division of following positive number using restoring division. Number is 1000 divided by 11. Size of the register is n is equal to 4 bits. So what will be my Q? which is nothing but dividend. My M is divisor. My AC will be some values. My N will be 4. So my cycles will also be 4. And what else we require? Minus M. So what is my dividend? Dividend is 1, 0, 0, 0. What is my M? M is nothing but 1, 1. Okay, AC will be N plus 1. Why that 1 is required? Because I have to handle the borrow or the carry. So how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. Yes or no? Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. Now what I am doing, am I doing two operations? AC is equal to AC plus M, and I am doing AC is equal to AC minus M. Correct? I am doing only these two operations in my algorithm. So AC is how many bits? 5 bits. So to perform operation with M, my M should be of how many bits? M also should be of 5 bits. Is my M of 5 bits? No, it is only of 2 bits. So what I will do for remaining bits, I have to append 0 and make that also as 5 bits. Why? Because I am going to add with the contents of AC or either subtract with the contents of AC. And since AC is 5 bits, so I have to make M also 5 bits. Okay, so I have made M also 5 bits, and how did I do that? By appending zeros. Okay, what will be a minus M? It is 2's complement of M. 2's complement of M. So what it is? 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. So your minus M is 111, 0, 1. Understood? Write this down. And then we'll start the algorithm. Is it understood up till here? We have Q given in the question. We have M given in the question. Make M total number of bits matching with total number of bits in AC. N is, if it is not given as 4 bits, you will count the number of Q and assign that. Those many cycles you have to perform. Minus M will be nothing but 2's complement of your M. Is it written up till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Is okay. So again we are going to perform this algorithm in a column method. So you'll be drawing 3 columns. AC, Q and the name of the operation or the operation that will be performed. Initially, what is the size of AC? All 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 zeros. What is your Q? Q is nothing but 1, 0, 0, 0. What does my algorithm say? I have assigned AC as 0. I have assigned M to divisor. I have assigned Q to dividend. And I know how many cycles I have to perform. How many cycles I have to perform depending upon the size of the register, which is 4. Now, what is the next? I have to shift the contents of AC and Q. I have to shift the contents of AC and Q towards which side? Towards left side. So what will I write the operation as? Shift left. Okay. So when I shift left, this first bit is going to get discarded. So I have 0, 0, 0, 0 over here. How many bits are there? 4 bits. How many bits do I want? 5 bits. So from where I will take the 5th bit? I will take the 5th bit from the Q and write it over here. Okay. After that, shift Q also. 0, 0, 0. Now, do I have to fill this value over here right now? No. I have to fill it when? After I complete AC is equal to AC minus M. So I have completed my left shift. And the answer of the left shift is 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. That is 5 bits matching. 0, 0, 0. And I will fill this after I complete the next step. So I have 4 bits, I have 4 bits. So with this, we have completed left shift. After that, what I have to do is AC is equal to AC minus M. So I do AC is equal to AC minus M. What are the contents of AC? 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. So I have AC as 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. What is my minus M? Minus M is 111, 0, 1. What I have to do with this? I will add them. So what do I get? 1 plus 1, 0, carry 1, 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 1, 1, 0 plus 1, 1, 0 plus 1, 1, 0 plus 1, 1. Where I have to write these contents are to be written in AC. So write as 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Keep the content of Q as it is. So the result of AC is equal to AC minus M is this. Now what I have to decide, what is the value of A? So what is the value of A? It is 1. So what did I tell you? If it is 1, what you have to write over here is 0. If you have 1 here, you will write 0. If you have 0 over here, you will write 1. But remember, whenever you have 1 over here, after you write 0, you have to perform one more extra step, which is AC is equal to AC plus M. So when I say this is 1 over here, I will change and append to 0 over here. Okay. So what is my new result? 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. What I have done over here is I have set Q0 over here. So I have set the Q0 bit as 0. Okay. After I set the value of Q0, what I have to do is AC is equal to AC plus M. So I do AC is equal to AC plus M. What is my AC? 4, 1 and 0. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 0. What is my M? 0, 0, 1, 1. 0, 0, 1, 1. What do I do is I add them up. 1 plus 0 is 1, 1 plus 1, 0, 1, 1 plus 0, 1, 1 plus 1, 0, 1, 1 plus 0, 1, 1 plus 1, 0, 1. Now I have got carry over here. What will I do with this carry is I am going to discard this carry. Whatever result I get over here, I will be storing it in AC again. So 4 zeros, 1. Copy this as it is. So with this, I have completed my cycle number 1. Now if you remember, the name of the algorithm is restoring algorithm. So check whether we have restored the value or not. What was the value of AC is equal to, what was the value before AC is equal to AC plus M? It was 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0 and some blank. So have I restored the content of AC as it is? Yes, the contents of AC are restored as it is. 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0 and I have filled this blank also with 0. So when I get this value over here, I complete cycle 1 with restoring the values of AC as it is and restoring of value Q also. Is this understood up to here? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am, understood.
Okay. So with this we have completed cycle 1. Now is my count 0? No. So what I have to do is I have to keep on continuing for 3 more cycles. So where do I go? Again I have to do left shift. So what I have to do, left shift of these contents. So when I do left shift of this contents, this 0 will get discarded. Krisha, stop presenting. So when I do the left shift, this 0 will get discarded. So this 0 will come here, this 0 will come here, this 0 will come here, this 1 will come here. Now I want one more bit. Why? Because this is 4 bits and required are 5 bits. So I take this 0 from here. Again, I may have how many bits? This 3 bits copied as it is. I have to fill one more bit. So will I fill it right now over here? No. I have to fill it after I perform AC is equal to AC minus M. So do AC is equal to AC minus M. What do I get? AC is 1, 2, 3 zeros. I am erasing this part, okay? So that I get space. This is the answer of shifting left. Then I am doing AC is equal to AC minus M. What is my AC? 3 zeros, 1 0. What is my minus M? 1 1 0 1. What do I get is all the 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 0, 0 and again blank. Now this is the result that I have got for AC is equal to AC minus M. After that what I have to do is see the value of A. What is the value of A? It is 1. So if it is 1, what I have to fill the value of Q0 as 0. After I fill it 0, what I have to do is I have to perform AC is equal to AC plus M. So what I write is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. Since this is 1, so this will be 0, which I have set, and I will write in the operation that I have set the value of Q0. After this, what do I do is I perform AC I perform AC is equal to AC plus M. Why I have to do this plus M? Because 1 has changed to 0. If at all 0 has changed to 1, I will not do this. Okay. So what is my AC? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is my M? 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. When I do this operation, I get this, I discard this and I write 0, 0, 0, 1, 0 and I copy Q as 0, 0, 0, 0. Now with this I have completed my cycle number 2. But how should I check whether it is correct or not? Check whether the values of AC and Q are restored or not. So I come to my left shift, that is before AC is equal to AC minus M. AC is 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. So I have got 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. Contents of Q are 0, 0, 0 and the value of bit set to Q0 as 0. So since I have restored the values correctly, so I have completed with my cycle 2. Is the cycle 2 understood? Yes,
Yes,
or
ma'am.
no? Okay. Give me the result for cycle 3 and cycle 4. Start solving in your book. And then we will discuss. Do you require the board? Do you require the board? You will ask me if you have any doubts.
Ma'am, if AC is equal to AC minus M, we have to discard the carry, no, ma'am.
हाँ, सब जगह carry discard. I am also doing it on the board so that you can verify the result.
Ma'am, what is meant by count?
Count is nothing but the number of cycles that you will perform. So even if you ignore that and only pay attention on n is equal to 4 and complete the 4 cycle and stop, that will also do.
No, ma'am, because Q is equals to 1, no, ma'am. That's all.
No, you just see in n the number of bits in n, perform many cycles and stop.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am. Ma'am, the value of
Yes.
AC is not restored at the end of third cycle.
Yes, I will tell you. You complete that.
Okay, ma'am.
It is correct. You are going correct. If it is not restored, means you are correct. I will tell you the reason. Check your third cycle with my third cycle on the board. AC is 00001 and Q is 0001.
Ma'am, we don't have to write that Q count is equals to count minus 1. That's
No, you don't have to write. No, you don't have to write that anywhere.
No, ma'am, this is the last step, no, then.
Yes. After you perform AC is equal to AC plus M, that will be the last step when you change from 1 to 0. And when you change from 0 to 1, setting the Q0 bit will be the last step. Because the algorithm...
AC minus 1, no, ma'am. AC minus M, no. AC is equal to AC minus M, no.
AC is equal to AC minus M के बाद तो आप Q bit सेट करते हो. Q bit के बाद आप अगर 1 से 0 किया है तो AC is equal to AC plus M करते हो. तो AC is equal to AC plus M किया तो वो आपका लास्ट स्टेप हो गया साइकिल का. अगर वो नहीं किया है तो सेट Q0 जो है वो आपका लास्ट ऑप्शन होगा, लास्ट पार्ट होगा साइकिल का. So now if you see third cycle, what did we do is we left shift from the result of second cycle. After that we performed AC is equal to AC minus M. Now after I did AC is equal to AC minus M, what did I get is in AC 00001 and in Q I got 000 and I had to decide the value of Q0. So it is said that if it is 1 over here, you will put 0, but if it is 0, you will put 1. So since it was 0, so I have appended 1. So whenever you perform or when you change or when you set the value of Q0 is equal to 1, your cycle will never be restored. Your cycle will be restored only when Q0 is equal to 0. This is only where you will get restored value, and when Q0 is equal to 1, it will not get restored. So in the algorithm where you have the chart written like this or where you have written like this, Q0 is equal to 0 and AC is equal to AC plus M, the yes part. ये जिधर लिखा है ना, उधर you make one arrow and write restored. What you will write there, yes के नीचे एक और arrow करके लिखोगे restored. तो whenever you perform this part, तभी ही restore होगा. Whenever you perform the no part, it will not get restored. Okay? Is this written? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in the third cycle, do not assume that it is not restored, so I am wrong. Why it has not restored? Because I have set Q0 to 1. अगर Q0 0 set किया होता तो ही value restore होगा. Okay? Let us go for the fourth cycle and check your answer. Take your fourth cycle, the value is restored and hence it is correct. AC 00010, Q001 and the set bit as 0. So since it is restored, it is correct. And why we did that restoring? Because I have set Q0 to 0. Why did I set Q0 to 0? Because my A was negative. So with this I have completed the number of cycles which was equal to n. So what is my remainder? My remainder is the contents of AC. And what is my quotient? My quotient is the contents of Q. So what is the result? Or how do you write the result? Result is AC में जो है that is 00010 and Q में जो है 0010 where this AC is remainder and Q is your quotient. Is it clear? Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you all getting the? Okay. Is your result of cycle 3 and cycle 4 matching with mine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Should I erase the board?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have to mention the answer as contents of AC as remainder and contents of Q as quotient. Take down the next question. Perform division of following numbers. Perform division of following numbers using restoring division. Using restoring division. Question is 1100 divided by 11. 1100 divided by 11. And your n
Ma'am.
is of, yes,
I mean, question will get the questions of binary digit or in decimal digit.
if it is in decimal, you have to convert in binary. If it is like this, if this is binary. We are going to do both types. We'll first start with binary. Then I will give you decimal. We'll convert it into binary and then we'll solve. Okay. So we have 1100 divided by 11, where n is of 4 bits. If this is not given, your how much will be your n? Depending on the number of bits in your q. That is 4 bits. So we know what is our q. It is 1100. We know what is our m. It is 11. Now your AC is equal to n plus 1, which is 5 bits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. The bits in your AC should be matching with the bits in your M. So you will append 3 zeros. Minus M will be 2's complement of M, which will be 1110, 1. Okay. And how many cycles? 4 cycles. Can you start doing? Start doing. I have given you your dividend, divisor, AC and minus M. Number of cycles you know. Start doing and then we'll discuss the result. Lali. Lali. Is the first cycle done? So the result of your first cycle will be contents of AC as 00001 and contents of Q as 1000. Have you got that? Check your results with the cycles on the written on the board. First cycle is 00001 and contents of Q as 1000. Second cycle, all zeros in AC, Q as 0001. Result of third cycle in AC, again all zero, Q as 0010. And contents of AC in fourth cycle, all zeros and Q as 0100. So your remainder is all zeros, which is in AC, and your quotient is 0100. Start giving your attendance. Faizan,
Present, ma'am.
Hamza, Muzammil,
Present, ma'am.
Tahir,
Present, ma'am.
Dheeraj,
Present, ma'am.
Om,
Present, ma'am.
Yash,
Present, ma'am.
Samarth,
Present, ma'am.
Devang, Reva,
Present, ma'am.
Soham,
Present, ma'am.
Jonathan,
Present, ma'am.
Sakshi,
Present, ma'am.
Om,
Present, ma'am.
Om,
Present, ma'am.
Mrudul,
Present, ma'am.
Asna,
Present, ma'am.
Dhruv,
Present, ma'am.
Sanika, Mayuri,
Present, ma'am.
Pritesh,
Present, ma'am.
Hiteshi,
Present, ma'am.
Aditya, present. Prayag,
Present, ma'am.
Moez,
Present, ma'am.
Akash,
Present, ma'am.
Sonia,
Present, ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
Aksh,
Present, ma'am.
Sahil, present. Nidhi, Pratham, present. Shlok, present. Devang, Drashti,
Present, ma'am.
Parth Patel, present. Pooja, present. Krishnam, Nirmal, Pruthu,
Present, ma'am.
Harsh,
Present, ma'am.
Prisha,
Present, ma'am.
Kenneth,
Present, ma'am.
Vignesh,
Present, ma'am.
Vignesh, Jay,
Present, ma'am.
Nishit, Parth,
Present, ma'am.
Varshil,
Present, ma'am.
Sathira,
Present, ma'am.
Taha,
Present, ma'am.
Disha,
Present, ma'am.
Arjun, Prithvi,
Present, ma'am.
Keval,
Present, ma'am.
Sushant,
Present, ma'am.
Dhruv,
Present, ma'am.
Kush,
Present, ma'am.
Rudra,
Present, ma'am.
Gayatri, Gayatri, absent. Gargi there, Kavya present. Nishant,
Present, ma'am.
Yash, Yash Solanki, Prem, Sharad,
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am. Prem.
okay, Sharad, absent. Shrey, Tanmay, Naman, Tanmay present, okay. Naman, Naman absent. Hamza, why do you come late? Next time I will not grant you attendance if you do like this. Always you give your attendance at the end. Okay, are your answers matching with the one on the board?
Yes, sir.
Okay, take down one sum for your homework. Perform division. Division of the following numbers using restore algorithm. Dividend as 1011, and divisor as 0011. I repeat, dividend as 1011 and divisor as 0011. Okay, we'll see the sum and how to convert. Number of bits I will not tell you. You know how you are supposed to calculate now. Question doesn't have number of bits. On Friday's lecture, we will see how to do same algorithm if decimal numbers are given, and then we will start with non-restoring. Okay. So you all can leave. See you on Friday.
Thank you, ma'am.